All right. Welcome to Morrison Arena here in Orono, Minnesota. Junior varsity tilt. The Chaska Hawks are in town. They're here to play our Orono Spartans. JV games matter. We're here to bring you the live play-by-play of the junior varsity tilt. 7 o'clock varsity tilt right after. That'll be in a separate game, but hope you join us here. Hope the viewership comes up. Nothing to do outside, I can tell you that. It's cold as all get out. Jason Scandrell helping on camera.
Thank you.
His son, Alex, in net. So maybe a little bit jittery camera work, a little nerves going on.
I think this is 3 games in a row, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, it does. It is. It's a little nice when there's a little consistency there. But so we got number 35, Alex Scandrell in net for the Spartans. In net for the Chaska Hawks is Frank Petz. Number 1, it's got the old traditional pads. They look awesome.
Nice.
Alex going with the Kari Taco all white. You're a Colorado guy. Well, you're a nomad, so you might not remember Kari Taco from the North Stars.
No, I don't.
He was kind of the first one that came out with the all white pads. That was always the big thing. Here's Kanibe. Good shot, good blocker save by Petz. Here comes the Hawks. They're looking for a little break there. That's Jake Campbell. Campbell does battle there. Brad Stock. Pass back to the point. That's shot. That was tipped out front. Alex made the first save, and it landed right on the blade of number 27, Tyler Romatic. So Chaska gets on the board quick. Nothing Alex could do on that one. You got to find that open guy. So 1-0 quick lead here by the Chaska Hawks. Right back in the Orono end. The boys might still be shaking off some of that cold.
It's definitely not, I know it's not record-breaking, but for me, I don't think I've seen these kind of temperatures. So
yeah. Well, I kept waiting for it to get at least above 0. I think it finally got to like 2 or 3, but good gracious. Looked nice out.
Yeah, tomorrow will be better. I think it's like 20.
Yeah, but then I think we go right back down again.
Yeah.
Riley Nahan out there for the Hawks. Here comes Orono trying to get out of their own zone. Breakout pass was in Gerlach's skates. He went to the safe spot behind the net. Smart play by Jackson Gerlach. Here comes Colby. Colby across the blue. Colby sets shot on. Winter jumping in the play there. And then his fill-in was making a change. So that brought it back out. Nokelby sends it in. Here's Nahan. Sent in. Nokelby tipped. Gerlach with just a no-look right to Colby. We're going to get a cross-check in front of the net here. Looks like number 2. Nope. Somebody's going. 16. Tyson Herman gets on the score sheet for the wrong reason. Chaska up 1-0 early. Rebound goal, but Orono about to ready to go on the power play here. Here's Esslinger. Good to see Esslinger back, battling that crud. It's gone through not just the team, but through a lot of people. Had to miss the last game. You know when you're missing a game, you feel like absolute garbage because there isn't many of them, especially at the high school level. There's only 25 of them. At the JV level, there's literally only 25 of them. No playoffs.
We got to remedy that.
Yeah, we do. Well, that's why we're doing the games, trying to get, as we've said many times, junior varsity, JV games matter. They don't keep stats. They don't keep standings. We have no idea how the Chaska JV is done. We're doing pretty good right now, up 1-0.
For sure.
But, yeah, we've talked about it with not just amongst ourselves but with others. And, there's a desire to have a little postseason. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, and I think they deserve it too, right? I mean.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, right. Deserved, yeah, because what are they playing for, right? A shot at the varsity squad, of course. But when you're a sophomore, why not get that postseason playoff experience?
Oh, yeah, and there's ways they could do it. You see it happen in other states that seem to have kind of figured it out.
Yeah, right.
Although they come here to play our junior gold, but
yeah, true. 23 seconds here on the power play. Chaska doing a really nice job of keeping the puck to the non-shooting lanes. So small bench, small roster here for Chaska. Not 100% why. Big school, big youth association. I have a good idea on what's going on there, but don't have facts. Just guesses but this is maybe this is this result here where we'll maybe start to change things over in the Chaska Youth Hockey Association. It's the Chaska Chanhassen Youth Hockey Association. They split for two high schools. They're one of the bigger youth associations and two of the bigger high schools in the metro. So you would think that at some point they figure out how to do it on their own versus maybe what's going on here is some players deciding which school they're ultimately going to go to.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they see that in Maple Grove and
yeah, with the Osseo Maple Grove piece as well, right? Yeah, Osseo being the one. Well, it's funny that Chaska was actually the power out of the two for a bunch of years there, and then with Chanhassen being the newer high school and some of the top end players that were at Chaska, including Sam Renzel, who's playing for the Gophers right now.
Mm-hmm. Last year's top goalie comes out of a. No, I'm sorry, that was Chanhassen, not Chaska.
Oh yeah, right. Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Cam Hendrickson. Well, it's funny because he's the same age as my son Tommy, and they were at Minnetonka together.
Yeah, he's an 06.
Yeah. So he, I think he went to Tonka, and then he had. I think he went to Holy Family originally.
Yeah, he spent a year there, I believe.
Yep, and then went to Chan, recruited over to Chan.
And then
jokingly saying that,
and then he knocks that undefeated Minnetonka team out of the playoffs last year.
Yeah, one of the best games of the year, and it didn't even happen in state.
No, it was sections, right?
Yep, section finals at Braemar, packed house. Here's Tuzno, and he buries that one. Nice little pass there from Bradstock. Looks like a Bradstock Winter to Tuzno. Cruz, he's pumping him home lately.
You just gotta love the motor on him too. You never see the kid gliding, right? He's always skating,
always going hard.
Yeah.
He's for those that don't know, he plays with a handicap as well. He's blind in one eye. Look at that shot, Knive.
Oh, right back.
5 seconds later, makes it 2-1.
Yeah, I've been saying it for 2 years. I think Tuzi is probably my favorite player out there. Just, when he's on the ice, you notice him, and he makes things happen. So,
yeah.
Not that we don't see this with a lot of the kids, but
no,
he's something else.
I'm biased. I love the kid. I've coached him many, many years. He's a great, wonderful kid. He works his tail off.
Oh,
jeez, that didn't even take 3 seconds. So
Well,
Ivy with back-to-back goals.
I guess I'm good luck.
Yeah, you are.
Came back and 3 goals.
Yeah, we can just stay right there.
Yeah. Yeah, Knivy's stealing all of Tui's thunder here.
He is. We're trying to pump Tui's tires.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to take off again.
Yeah, but it's. Uh-oh. That was.
I was about to say we're into a scoring fest.
Yeah, late Christmas present there for Jake Campbell, but nice save by Alex Scandrel right out front. Comes out of his net, gives Campbell nothing to shoot at.
Can I say, and this has nothing to do with Chaska, but seeing purple and gold just makes me a little nauseous now.
Yeah, no kidding.
What a pathetic display of football that was.
At what point did you were you about ready to turn it off?
Katie went up after the first quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, she was done.
I can't. It's football, right? So you like even at the end of the first half, it seemed like we had a shot, like to make all the mistakes go away. And we get the ball out of the half and.
Well, and then that terrible, we scoop and score, but then they call it a ridiculous
2 weeks in a row, no intentional grounding.
Right.
I guess you just got to just. I mean, if you're gonna get sacked, you might as well just chuck it right at your line,
wherever.
Yeah. But no, it was. It's so funny because I'm usually the first guy to always say this, always bet against the quarterbacks that have never played in the playoffs before.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Darnold, after how great he's been the entire season, I didn't realize that the guy, that was his first playoff game he's ever been in. I mean, he's been in the league for years, so I just assumed that he was on a team that he saw a little playoff action. But that should have been our first clue.
Well, the previous week, too, I would consider a playoff game, even though it wasn't, and he was brutal. I mean, oh, God. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, you ready to bury it? I mean, honestly, it's so funny because there's nothing really to talk about it other than the fact that it's more fodder for the Vikings doomsayers, the woe is me Vikings.
Have we done a welfare check on Paul Allen?
I don't know. I couldn't. It's so funny. I could barely listen to Buck and Aikman, which Aikman basically before we even had second possession of the ball was already calling it over.
Yeah, and basically calling out Darnold.
Couldn't stop Stafford. Their defense was the best thing since the '85 Bears. Like it was just like what? That was.
Well, I bet Aikman still, because the Vikings could have had him, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but he.
Well, he's part of that big Herschel Walker.
I think Emmett's always the one where they used one of those draft picks on Emmitt Smith. I don't think it was Aikman. But,
got it. Okay.
But yeah, regardless, he was part of the package of gifts from the Vikings that got him his 3 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 4 or however many he ended up with. Not a Cowboy or Troy Aikman fan. I take that back. I wasn't when he was actually in the league. I liked him and I respect the guy, but man, he was funny. Like I saw this in the paper this morning that I wasn't paying attention. With 6 minutes left in the game, but I guess he and Buck were talking about how the Vikings were giving up. I want to be like. Aikman gave up after the first 2 drives that the Vikings had. He'd given up on him. So, come on.
Well,
looking for a home run pass.
I know what they were talking about because, it was 6 minutes left. We were down by, 2 scores there for sure. Maybe it might have been 3.
Yeah.
But it was like, we're just going through the motions. It's like, at least pretend you want to win.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's over.
I'm
over it.
Yep.
Clearly I'm not.
J.J. McCarthy era. Let's go.
Yeah. Or the Daniel Jones guy, right? We have him under contract, I think.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'd like to see what this McCarthy guy does.
Yeah.
not to find silver linings, but we truly weren't expected to even be in the playoffs. So I guess it doesn't help with our draft position going forward, but definitely better.
No, it was a fun season. It just ended terribly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. They were relevant. They were fun to watch. A lot of dancing.
Yep. A lot of sellies.
Do you think our coach is going to get traded now? Oh, that was a big hot rumor.
I hope not. I like him.
Come on. I think his, not as much as Darnold, but I think his stock is now down a little bit. Can't beat his mentor.
Yeah.
There's all 4 losses were to quarterbacks that he coached.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I suppose Goff and and Stafford.
So he's so good. He's such a quarterback whisperer. It's like AI. He programmed them to even beat him.
Right.
3 minutes here left. 3-1 Spartans.
Kind of like the old school pads of the goaltender here.
We already talked about that.
Okay, yeah.
Love the pads.
The waffle.
Yeah. Looks like some 70s just leather.
Yep. Right, exactly.
And of course I had to bring up Alex's pads, which the Carry Tacos.
Oh yeah. All white.
Yeah. Which Jason didn't know that reference, nor should he.
Right.
A North Star backup goaltender.
Yeah, they match everything. So.
Yep.
Here comes Winter. Bradstock. I don't know if you saw the first goal by Chaska there, Spence, but you do worry about games like this in terms of just getting out of sorts. We've already tried couple home run passes.
Right.
Our D are jumping in almost on every play. I get it. Guys want to score. They want to put up some points. They want to do some fun things, but you also got to make sure that you play within
keep your structure.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I know Coach Otten spends a lot of time making sure that these guys understand the right places to be, what structure.
I mean, Jason pointed out, their roster is light. It certainly seems.
Yeah, I counted. They got 25 guys for both JV and varsity here. So they've got 10 skaters, which one of them is wearing the C, so I don't know if he's...
What's going on? Are the kids going to private?
There's Tui. Oh, just ahead of him. Oh, that goes right off the dome.
And Winfield.
I like the aggressiveness there by Pets.
Absolutely.
Comes out of his net, but I don't think you realized it was Tui he was racing.
Mm-hmm.
So Tui with the assist on that one. Winfield Stevens gets the fun, easy bagger.
Yeah. Hey.
Take it. Sold.
Yeah. You got to be in position.
You throw the Buck sign up.
Yeah, just a couple of years ago, Chaska was a powerhouse when Spencer Paul was a junior, senior. You had Kester and Snuggerud.
and Kester, yeah. Well, Renzel.
Yeah, a lot of big names.
Well, we were kind of talking about that, and you got one of the biggest youth associations. Mm-hmm. You got 2 big high schools, and but then they've allowed this breakaway academy, to use their association as well. And what you've seen is you've seen a lot of kids that go to breakaway that play in the Chaska-Chan Youth Association. They end up on the Tonkas of the world, or Wayzata, or Benilde.
Yeah.
And when your top end guys who are playing in your top end positions for your Bantam AA teams, because let's not forget, Chaska's a AA school, and so they gotta. Speaking of Minnetonka, they get to go play Minnetonka in sections.
Yeah, right.
And how do you do that when you know, I'll pick on Benilde. When the Benilde kid took your, you know, when 3 Benilde kids took your spots, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm picking on them because they do the same thing with us. We always have kids that leave Orono, but a lot of those kids, not to
Nice.
not to say that the Chaska kids are out hunting for schools and the Orono kids are just good Catholics. It's not the case, but you know, it's funny though. A lot of the Benilde kids from Orono they were the holy name kids growing up. So like you're like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, how much different would St. Louis Park be without Benilde?
Oh man. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, although what's interesting is the St. Louis Park High School team this year, they're really good. And
Are they good?
yeah. And they will be even better next year. Their junior class is really strong.
Because they got Anklem.
That, for sure. Anklem is really good. And they got that Hurdy, that Thomas Hurdy, I think his name is.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, they got those Ryder brothers, and I think one of them's still there. And yeah, no, they're legit good. They're giving the top teams major problems. They've got a nice winning season. But yeah, it's sad to see Chaska showing up with 25 guys. And
yeah, the year we did the AA team here at Orono, Chaska Chanhassen was, I mean, they were clearly the number 1 team throughout the entire year. I think they lost to Wazetta, right?
Yeah.
Who we had coincidentally almost beat in double overtime. But hot
remember it
goaltender.
well.
Yeah.
Was that Bantams? Double A?
Bantam AA. Tommy clanked the crossbar about 30 seconds into the first overtime. I don't think we got another shot after that.
Yeah,
he could have put him away.
But I want to say it was a low score, 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Yeah, it was the final score. But that, I mean, that was one of probably the best youth teams I've ever seen. Or I'm sorry, as far as the Chaska one.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
And they had shoot. Well, they
Caleb Howe.
Well, they had Sheets.
Mm-hmm.
They had who went to Minnetonka. They had who was their gopher recruit? Was at Minnetonka last year. Oh God. Of course, in space, but maybe that's a good thing because I'm not remembering high school kids. But but yeah, no, I mean they were totally loaded.
I think there's about 11 kids that were on that Chaska Chanhassen team that probably are playing, or at least have D1 commitments.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And it's funny because a bunch of them ended up going over to Minnetonka. Some of them, I think the other ones went to Chanhassen, you know, and Chaska was left with probably none of them.
Yeah, I think Caleb Howe ended up going to the USHL right after.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Well, yeah, unfortunately that is not, just Minnetonka and Chan. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, War Road, we've talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of recruiting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
right.
It's the way it goes.
You're not playing with the guys you grew up with.
No,
it's not
anymore.
No.
Unless it's Red Lake Falls, John.
Unless it's Red Lake Falls. They got a big game tonight, too. I was looking at the games, and gosh dang. I think they play Detroit Lakes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I keep watching the Eagles. Former school of Garrett Schmitz. We found that out last week when we interviewed Coach Garrett Schmitz, one of the assistant coach for the Orono varsity squad. Which, speaking of, after the second period here, Spence, we're going to go interview assistant coach Tommy Hall. That'll be fun. Mitch Hall's brother. There's Heine. 4-1 Spartans. 13 minutes left here in the second. Nokelby sends that purposely into the corner. His partner, Jake Taliber. Shaber. Ooh, that was a laser by Heine. Good save there by Petz. Shots 12-7 in favor of the Spartans. Not a lot Petz could do on those four that got by him. He's got the task of keeping them in this game. Here's Gerlach. He's doing battle with Anderson. Anderson, he sends it up the boards, but that's cut off by Nokelby. Nokelby to Taliber. Taliber, that gets in the corner. Here's Knive. He's got 2. Scored them about 5 seconds apart, maybe even quicker. Gerlach. Gerlach. That was to Knive. Hit the back of the net. Almost made my famous goal call there, Spence.
Yeah.
Still working on that. Kind of like the old just Tom Kurtz. He shoots, he scores.
Oh, yeah.
Working hard down there.
That one's sent all the way down by Herman. Trickles down.
Yeah. It's getting a little snowy, as we always say. That second period of JV just becomes just sluggish.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You know, warm-ups, then 2 periods of
big boy hockey.
Yeah.
Right?
What would you guys think about how they do it in the summer where you cut it halfway through the second?
Yeah, I think it's better, at least.
Right.
But then your third period, end of the game, when it really matters, now you're playing on that dirty ice. But, yeah, I don't know. I think there should be a way that they can figure out how to clear after every period. I mean,
or just have warm-ups on dirty. I don't know.
I mean, I get it. Ice is expensive. Ice time is at a premium.
Yeah.
I've even said that about, Bantams. I mean, the Bantam A's, at the same sort of thing. At the end of the second period, it's trash. And then those quote-unquote scrimmages that you play when you only got an hour 15 and you don't even have a ZAM.
Yeah.
It's just forget it.
Right.
Why even play the third period?
Where were we? Do you recall where they were doing 17-minute periods and they were cutting after every on the JV?
Yeah.
Probably War Road. Was it?
I think so.
Yeah.
East Grand Forks as well.
Well, Montemita did that this year.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Montemita was, fresh ice.
Stillwater?
Yeah.
Is that where they play? Yeah. Okay, so it's not like
Yeah, I don't know if it's just more of an ice time thing or what, but I mean, we've talked about it too. I mean, shoot, old school, at least get the shovels out there and just get the snow off the ice.
Yeah.
I've always said, like, tell me what Pee Wee team wouldn't love.
Yeah.
To go be here, be part of the. Yeah, nice. Well, we got a lineup card now.
Whoa.
Yeah. Look at that. A preview of the varsity game. Looking at the Coach Hall just dropped off the lineup. Nice. Looks like there's a open audition for right wing spot.
I see that. Yeah, on the swing line.
Yeah. Oh,
ooh.
Good shot by Nokelby. Ends up in a broken stick by Colby. Look at where he broke that thing, right on the handle.
Huh. Yeah.
That's a Justin Pagel fix there. That thing is for sure. That could be reused. Justin Pagel, who does an unbelievable job of fixing these sticks. They're $300 sticks.
Ooh.
What happened there?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was Tuzano.
Yeah.
Kind of got hit and, yeah, looking for a penalty, not getting it, though.
Yeah, not happy.
Mm-mm.
Comes Chaska. There's Kinnerman. He dumps it in. Right back out. Here's Winfield Stevens. He's got a little speed.
What is that?
I don't know. I think he was hoping that Stevens would be like, oh, that's my guy. I'm going to drop it to him. Banging his stick like it might.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Nice little play by Bradstock there up to Heine. To Knivey. Oh, Knivey looking for the trick. Here comes Herman. Herman sends one in. Scandrel hasn't seen a shot in a while, so. Oh, right back out in front. Good job by Winter making sure that one didn't get through. Bradstock. Bradstock's got a lane. He's got Knivey with him. Still looking. Sends it back to his defensive partner, Emerson Winter. Nice little moves there. He and Bradstock meet in the corner. Always a little nerve-wracking when both blue liners are down in the offensive corner.
As long as they have coverage, but
yeah. There's Winter. Nice little smart play. Goes opposite of where the change is happening. There's Shaber.
Oop. Lost an edge.
Both Shaber and Winter on Bantam A team I helped coach last year. I think they probably only heard it about 1,000 times before every game. I'd ask them which side of the ice didn't have the benches, and why should we know that?
To bang it off the glass? Is that what's the?
Because that's where they change, right? So if you have the puck, like why do you try to put the play over to where people are changing, right? Like take it to the open ice. It's usually going to be open.
Ooh.
There's not too many rinks that do the penalty boxes on the other side of the ice anymore, which is good, but you got to be aware of that too. Obviously, Braemar, Edina still does that. Montemedi did that. They had their penalty boxes across from the bench. Bloomington Ice Gardens. Some of the kind of the old school rinks are still doing it.
Yeah.
At least it's not like Notre Dame, those cheaters.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, they put the team benches on opposing sides of the rink.
Yeah.
And then the penalty boxes are just so happen to be right next to the Notre Dame bench. So when they get a penalty, it's quick.
Right.
You know, you can swap guys out, do everything you want, but when the other team has a penalty. Oh, nice shot by Tui.
Great individual effort there as well. Just worked himself free and
take a little bounce pass to himself off the back of the net there.
Yeah, he starts off behind the net and does
just works his way through the middle.
Yeah. Turns and fires and snipes.
2 goals and an assist, at least 1 assist that I have down. 5-1 Spartans, 5 minutes left here in the second. Mr. Nelson goes unassisted. Schlotterhoff, nice little pass out to Knivey. Backhand, tight spot. Heine, he's looking for Schlotterhoff.
You better watch that thing.
Yeah, it kind of had eyes, didn't it?
It was wheeling on one little edge there.
Right.
I've seen it unfortunately happen.
Yep. Just steers itself right into the goal.
But the bouncing ones are the worst, right, John?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
those ones make your heart stop.
Oh, Heine. Knivey that was on the face-up, not Heine. That go in?
Oh, it looks like it.
Nice job by Schlotterhoff there. Good shift. Starting on the other end with a breakout, then a little face-off play between him and Knivey. It would win in the skates, but then bounced right back out. So Wyatt gets on the board. That's an assist from 15. He's having a He's having a game as well. Six. I thought he said assist from 29, but I didn't even see Cruz out there. This is probably so used to him getting
just that good.
Yeah, he's just putting up so many points today. That it's like, oh, yeah, 29 assists.
I'm sure someone's missed him once on one, so they're making up.
Yeah,
Right.
Emerson Winter up to Jackson Gerlach. Gerlach, he puts it on his backhand. Nice find for Colby. Oh, yeah.
No penalty?
Well, you're up 5.
All right.
Ice has been tilted.
Yeah, Schraber
He did get just railroaded.
Yep.
Taliber. He finds Tui. Oh. Cut back against the grain. Here's Schlotterhoff. He sends one in. Kick save there by Petz. Here's Tui. Oh. Nice little check by Hawkinson. Shot on. Saved by Scandrel. Sent back over. Good job by Nokelby getting the stick in the way. That was Gutowski for Chaska. Comes Knighty.
You can just see Chaska wearing down here.
Yeah, but they're
short bench.
It's funny. I'm saying some new names here too, so they are swapping some guys in and out. They're managing a roster.
Right.
All right, Ryan Cirio. I don't know if I said that right. Ciro,
yeah.
Their head coach for Chaska.
Oh,
that one snuck in.
Yeah. Knighty, I think that's his hat trick.
Is that his hat trick? Yeah. Or did Gerlach get that one? Gerlach.
Oh, okay.
Gerlach with the tip, I think. Attaboy. Knighty doesn't need another one. Racking up the points. Another assist by Knighty for sure. So 2-2 for him. Gerlach getting on the board.
It's the love connection. 2-2.
See, 2-2. Is that Chuck Woolery?
Oh, yeah.
So they do a little bit of a mercy rule here?
Yeah.
Running time in the third.
In the third, yeah.
6, yeah. Here comes Knighty. That one's sent wide. Oh, nice job by Heine. Good battle there.
Holding the zone.
Yeah. Nokelby. And sent off the boards. Schlotterhoff there with it. Shaber doing the right thing, trying to get it back for a regroup with his defenseman. Just tipped off the stick from Schlotterhoff. Oh, that's when it's tipped just off his stick by 13, Kinnaman. I guess if you're good news, if you're a Chaska Hawk, you're probably getting a letter.
Yeah, right.
We need everybody.
Yep. Of course, kids don't wear Letterman jackets.
I know, they don't even care.
Yeah. It was such a big deal for us.
Yeah, I did. Well, I think it was a big. I don't know. Maybe I didn't care either. After the first one, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, getting that first time you get that letter, that's yeah. Yeah, well, and then wearing the letter jacket around, and it's our only jacket.
Are you guys multi-sport athletes?
We were both Spence and I were the traditional football in the fall, hockey in the winter, and baseball in the spring.
Wow.
Different time.
Yeah.
Just
I don't know if anybody could afford that anymore.
right.
Yeah, right. Going to all the things.
Right.
Well, that ends the second period. Spartans up 7-1. 21 shots for your Spartans. 14 saves for Pets, and he's doing a heck of a job. Forget the score. Doing what he can to keep this game reasonable. 8 shots for the Hawks, 7 saves for Alex Scandrell. Got beat early. Didn't get beat. Was left out to hang early.
It was a beating.
Well,
he beat himself.
I don't know about that.
We'll beat him later.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
True goalie dad.
So, all right, we'll take a little break. We're going to go do an interview, and then we'll be back. Thanks.
Well, once again, John, a little long-winded, Jason, with his interview there.
I don't believe it.
Oh, that's funny.
I think we've got a big old sopping wet of a lake behind the goalie net here. Nobody can seem to get the puck from back there. I think Alex started to go back and about drowned, so a few of the skaters attempted it and the players, and it took about 4 tries to get the puck from back there.
Oh, seriously?
I'm, of course, exaggerating.
Right, yeah. But yeah. Dean left it a little wet.
A little soppy.
Yeah. Well, so 7-1 here, and it will be running time as Orono is able to clear into the neutral zone. Tuzno has it now. He'll drop. That was picked off. Now the other way come the Hawks. That's flipped way up into the air. In fact, into the scaffolding. What do you call that?
There we go. There's John.
There he is.
Get a wave.
Oops, I got to update the period here. All right. Welcome back, John.
All right.
Good interview there.
Yeah. It's didn't really, we know Mitch, of course, because he's been part of the staff for the last 2 years, and getting to know Garrett Schmitz and now Tommy Hall is awesome. You can see why these guys love coming to practice. And
oh yeah,
I think back to our days when we had Billy Soul and John Glenn and
right.
Todd Ketcher would come out, like the guys that we would watch in the 80s, and then
for sure they looked up to.
And then they're helping out, and as we always joked, Furlong would tell you how to not to do the drill, and then be like, Glenny, show him how it's done.
Yeah, exactly. Billy,
show him how to skate. Show him how to score.
Well, it is good for these kids that want to pursue hockey after high school. I mean, it's nice to have coaches that have gone through the junior ranks and the college as well. And
even some pro.
Yeah, so
both Garrett and Mitch played a little pro. Garrett even a little more than afterwards. 3 years in the ECHL. I mean, that's
nice feed across there. Nokelby trying to hit. Who was that? Knive on the back door.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing professional hockey at the ECHL level, right? You're one of the best hockey players in the world.
I know.
I mean, the NHL guys are elite, of course, but that's nothing to sneeze at. Oh, nice job there by who was that? That was Mason Gutowski trying to pick the pocket. Here's
little flurry flash there.
I was just gonna say if he did the round the world, we would know his flurry. What game was I watching? Was that he wasn't in the net for Vegas. He made a big save the other day and just a classic glove save, and then just slowly did the what would you call that? I don't even. What do goalies call that?
The windmill.
The windmill, yeah.
Yeah.
A little pizzazz, a little extra.
Yeah, for those who know, sometimes it's just a little bit much.
Yeah.
The game before was the Sharks. Is that what you're talking about? San Jose?
Oh, yeah, maybe it was on San Jose. No, it wasn't San Jose. I can't remember because he made a big save on somebody that was good. I can't remember. But,
yeah. That Celebrini kid is unreal. That's offsides.
Yeah, it is. Jackson, come on. What? Well, you pass it and win offsides. He is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And,
could be a freshman in college.
Yeah. And they got that Will Smith as well, who's not doing as well, but he's another 18-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Jackson Gerlach. Well, that wasn't offside.
Just a snipe.
His second goal. That's going to come from Shaber. Yeah, and they're going to get a top 3 pick again. So they're San Jose. They are definitely on the way up.
Best horn in the league, I think. I love that their goal foghorn.
Yeah.
It's that low bass.
You know, when that plays, like during play, I mean, I know you can be like, every arena is awesome in playoffs, but for whatever reason, it just seems like I remember those old San Jose games when Joe Thornton was there, and they actually were pretty darn good and a pain. They like that place was always rocking.
Marty, that sounds good. I'll have that.
That's really yes.
Right, Martin Havlat.
Yeah.
Who was their other? They had another, obviously Thornton. There was another guy that was a mainstay for years. Really good. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You got Burns still there, right?
Oh, yeah, and then we have...
Yeah, Burns. That was our bad.
Yep.
Didn't we get Havlat?
I think that's
Burns?
Right. I think that was part of the trade.
Setaguchi? Yeah, Setaguchi.
Setaguchi, yeah.
But that so I've been to that arena before, and it's what's awesome about it. Not that a bunch of them have them, but I feel like San Jose does it maybe a little bit bigger and better. They're like underneath the 100 section, so the lower bowl there, it's basically all bars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So half the time when the arena looks like it's dead and nobody's there, they're all underneath drinking.
I think that's because it also doubles as a youth rink. So.
As a what?
As a youth rink.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
For
so
the
parents, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, celebrating is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, really is. He's generational, I think.
Yeah, so do you think he's better than Bedard?
Oh, yeah.
I do too. And it's funny because we were talking about that a little bit. I can't remember with who. Maybe my kids. I don't know. Oh.
But I got to watch him play in person in Madison. He was playing Chicago Steel.
Celebrini?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was Chicago, but best person on the. I mean,
far and away.
Yeah, we're talking 20-some, 18-year-old talent plus, and he was still by far hands down the best player on the ice.
Well, they were national champions last year, and the kid could have still been in high school.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Well, he wasn't a national champion.
Yeah, wasn't he on Boston College?
He was. They didn't win it, though.
Oh, that's right.
It was BU.
It was BU. That's right. Yeah.
It's Tui. That's his hattie. Yeah, he was BU and DU. Denver won it last year with our guy, Zeev.
Yeah, Alex's old goalie coach is their goalie coach.
The DU?
Yeah, Ryan Massa.
Huh.
He's been with them for a couple of years. They've won at least 2 with him so far.
Is he a Colorado guy or?
Yeah, he's from I think he's from the Springs. He might be from Denver, but played a little minor pro and afterwards came back and started his own program and just took off from there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're Denver's obviously. I mean, just with what Carl's doing with that team. I mean, they're already a historic program. They're always tough in WCHA days, but Carl's taking it to another level.
Mm-hmm. New goalie for Chaska, by the way. It looks like Nathan Brandt.
Yeah,
stepping in.
And he was rocking out right before he came on the ice too.
Was he? Yeah. Getting ready to go?
He had the guitar thing going. He was looking good.
Oh.
Look good, play good.
That's right. Look at those. He's got some sweet pads too. Mm-hmm. More Chaska traditional. He's got the matching stick to go with it.
Oh wow! You didn't even notice they shot.
I was wondering where Clay Forsyth was today, and unfortunately we saw him masked up over there. Clay out with a little illness. Should have mentioned this earlier too. Definitely sending our best wishes to Tyler Renner, who took that just nasty hit into the boards last game, and so he's still out. I don't know if it's a sore neck or
concussion.
Do you think it is? It is. I don't ever want to say concussion unless it's.
Yeah, I think Alex had mentioned. I think he was going in for testing yesterday.
Well, Tyler, if you're watching, I hope you get better. Or maybe he's over on the bench. I don't see him. Is that him? That is him. He's not watching.
I forgot to. Oh, we do have a bench. John Sands checks in. Says, let's go Spartans, even though they're playing my alma mater. So he's a Chaska guy.
There we go.
But cheering on the Spartans.
Yeah.
Not as bad as us being from Mound and cheering on the Spartans, right? It's just sacrilege.
It's funny, there's this question going around I think it's on one of the hockey websites, Minnesota Hockey Hub, or where I get all my great information from. Spencer.
Yeah.
But they're asking. Oh no, it is a Star Tribune. They were asking, like the who are the biggest rivals in the in the state, and
like modern day or
I think like today,
or?
And so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna answer that and put Delano, and then I'm like, no, I'm not. Because that just makes me sad, right? It was for sure Mount Orono forever, and there's still a little bit of it, but you can't deny that the Orono-Delano rivalry is taking place of the Mound Orono rivalry.
So it's Edina Tonka, right? That's got to be one. No?
I don't know. It's probably Edina everybody, but yes, but I'm sure Wayzata would probably have, Eden Prairie would probably say like that's their big rival too. I don't know. I always think of like Minnetonka and Wayzata as kind of the big rivals. Mm-hmm. The lake schools,
Yeah, and it's fun to leave Edina out.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Somebody put this, reposted a tweet that, at the beginning of the year where it's great to have hockey back, where the people from the north hate everybody in the metro and everybody in the metro hates Edina.
Yeah. So true. Yeah, speaking of the North, looking forward to Friday's game against Cloquet, Esco, Carleton.
Heck yeah.
They're ranked number 2, I saw.
Yeah.
They are legit, and they got, my favorite uniforms in the whole state.
Jamie Langenbrunner's alma mater.
Yeah.
Speaking of Langenbrunner, and we always talk about Winfield Stevens, the way his jersey flaps, the Mike Madano look to him. Madano was on Spittin' Chicklets today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I haven't even listened to it yet, but it was sent around a little bit of controversy.
He's still part of the Wild
Yeah.
organization, right? Yeah.
Yep. I think kind of like an ambassador, if you will. But I guess they were talking about Mike Babcock. So when he played, remember when he finished his career with the Red Wings?
Yes.
So I think it's either left free agent wise, or I don't remember how he got on the Red Wings, but definitely wanted another shot at a Stanley Cup. Well, supposedly, and it was against the Wild of all teams. He was at career game 1,498, and Babcock healthy scratched him.
Really?
And so he only had one game after, so he finished his career with 1,499 games.
No way.
And I guess he asked Babcock, hey, I got 1,500, man.
Right.
And you know what Babcock said to him? We didn't sign you to get 1,500. We signed you to get a Stanley Cup. I mean, wow. Come on.
Yeah. Just flexing his muscle.
Yeah, have a little bit of sense of reality, Mike Babcock. That's why you're not that he's listening to us, so I can say whatever I want about him. But that's why you're home, not coaching.
Yep.
Well, sorry for not a lot of play-by-play there, but 9-1 final. 32 shots for the Spartans. Petz, unfortunately, he got the mercy pull, but he did play really, really well just to keep him in it. Those games aren't fun. But then Alex Scandrel, congratulations to him. Just another win. Another win for him.
No big deal.
10 shots, 9 saves.
Yeah, the one goal was within the first 2 minutes of the game, and
first
Probably
minute of the
30
game.
seconds.
yeah, so
It was like, oh, here we go.
yeah.
Jason and I are giving each other the looks like, what's going on here?
Oh, it was nice, too. I mean, it was a pretty goal.
It was a pretty goal. Nice little feed over across. I mean, Alex didn't have a chance at it.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna
We
be
made the
this.
first save, and then the kid was sitting there all alone on the rebound. So, yeah, anyway. But, well, Jason, thanks for running camera.
Thanks, Jason.
Sir. Yep.
And we'll sign off here and be back for the varsity game. Thanks.